Hello everyone, Excellencies, distinguished colleagues, partners and friends. A very happy International Day of Universal Access to Information to all of you. As the IFAP Secretary, it's my great pleasure to welcome you to the 6th edition of the AI for Information Accessibility Conference. This gathering comes at a crucial moment as artificial intelligence continues to transform our societies in unprecedented ways, raising new hopes, huge opportunities, but also profound challenges associated with major risks that must be mitigated and addressed. My dear Cordo Green, colleagues of the IFAP working groups, national committees and partners, I take this opportunity to congratulate you all on your continued success in highlighting the crucial issue of AI for this sixth consecutive year. I also like to thank you for your continued contribution to the International Day for Universal Access to Information that we are celebrating on the 28th of September. This year, the main theme is ensuring access to environmental information in the digital age, as you know, a central topic for the planet. Last year, the 5th edition of this conference attracted strong interest, bringing together 68 speakers and 1,350 registered participants from over 100 countries. The outcomes and discussions were well recognized by UNESCO member states during the 13th IFAP Council meeting just this last April. We face the task of ensuring that the ethical use of technologies and inclusive digital policies so that the benefits of AI are shared with all communities, especially with women and girls and other groups in situation of vulnerability. Without intentional design, AI risks deepening existing divides between genders, generations, geographies, socioeconomic groups, and so forth. This is where UNESCO Information for All program has a crucial role to play, aligned with the Global Digital Compact and the WSIS Plus 20 review process. IFAP serves as a unique worldwide platform for tackling global challenges and fostering digital inclusivity, ethical technology, and equitable digital transformation to ensure no one is left behind in the digital age. UNESCO and IFAP remain committed to ensuring that information serves as a public good, aligned with human rights, ethical principles, and inclusive development. This means strengthening international cooperation, building national capacity, supporting innovation, and amplifying voices to the often left unheard, which I'm sure are all topics that you are going to touch in this conference. To support member states and stakeholders in developing effective information policies and sharing good practices with the goal of fostering inclusive and sustainable knowledge societies, IFAP, for example, has launched its issue briefs with its series of issue briefs, with the first edition, for example, focusing on human rights-centered governance of quantum technologies, exploring how emerging technologies, in this case quantum, but could be others, can be shaped by and for human rights. Quantum technologies promise advances in encryption, privacy, and security, which could enable another developments in various industries, most notable in environment monitoring, for example. However, unregulated investments in quantum technologies also risk great problems and risks. So, as usual, we need to find the right balance. Now, I'm pleased again to congratulate Mr. Cordell Green and our working group on information accessibility for the new edition of the IFAP Issue Brief published on global challenges for information accessibility. This issue brief contributes to the discussions as it emphasizes key principles of universal design, meaningful connectivity, inclusivity, transparency, information integrity, legal conformity, efficiency, and flexibility, as illustrated by numbers of good practices across 5 continents. So congrats again. Through the Dynamic Coalition on Digital Inclusion co-founded by IFAP, we are working with more than 6 global partners, from public to private sectors, NGOs, and academia, to build collaborative frameworks that strengthen and align digital inclusion in policy making. Through IFAP webinars and global events, The program has created inclusive spaces for capacity building and for co-shaping solutions to bridge the digital divide and address the ethical challenges of emerging technologies. Beyond IFAP, UNESCO's broad efforts to promote digital inclusion adopt a comprehensive approach. For example, the Internet Universality Run-X indicators, global trainings on AI for the public sector, and open educational resources, to mention a few. So these continue to support member states in strengthening openness, accessibility, and multi-stakeholder governance across the digital ecosystem. Looking ahead, IFAP will celebrate its 25th anniversary in 2026. It's a good moment for us to reflect and reimagine our digital futures. As we convene for the 2025 conference, let us use this platform to advance our shared vision, a digital future where AI is harnessed not only for efficiency and innovation, but also for inclusion, accessibility, diversity, and the full protection of all human rights. Thank you very much. A pleasure to be with you.